Oh my god, I already just started this video and already I'm freaking out. So, hey everyone. So, welcome back to another video. This video is going to be a little bit different, but I feel like it needs to be said. So, today currently is July 14th, and for those who don't know, July 14th is International Non-Binary Peoples Day. Now, what that has to do with anything, and the reason why I'm making this video really, is to tell you all that I myself am non-binary. What that basically means is that I do not identify within the gender binary of male or female. Now, some might think that that's crazy, but the truth is that there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with me. And it's okay. But for the longest time, I was always really confused growing up. I didn't really know how to really describe myself. You know, I remember when I was 3 years old, I remember I was in preschool and we had like this class assignment thing where it was like girls on the right, boys on the left. And I would always feel extremely uncomfortable being placed with the girls, and I didn't know why. Yet at the same time, I didn't really feel right being placed with the boys either, and I didn't know why. And I remember in games of pretend when I was a kid, I would play with my sisters and we would pretend that our bunk bed was a castle, and we would play like medieval times. There would be like a princess, there would be like a knight, there would be like a king. And I would always pretend to be the boy characters. I was never a girl character. Or like, other than that, I would always pretend to be the dragon. Because in these games of pretend, the dragon didn't really have a sex. It was just a dragon. And you had to like attack the princess and the knight would protect her. And like, you know, I was just always really confused and I didn't know why. But at the same time, I knew that something was going on. I just didn't know what. So it wasn't until I was around like 25 years old, maybe 26, that I was still really confused. I was trying to find information on like what exactly there was going on with like gender identity and gender expression, which are two different things, just to clarify. Gender identity and gender expression are two different things. But still, I was just trying to figure out what I was for the longest time. And then one time, I remember, looking up one of those like stupid gender identity tests online, which, are not accurate at all. Those things never are accurate. But at the time, I didn't know any better. So I remember looking that up. And I remember like typing in like stuff about gender identity, and one of the suggestions that came up was how to tell if you are a man, woman, or non-binary. And that was the first time I had ever heard that word. And I'm like, what the fuck is non-binary? So I exited out of that and I started to like Google like non-binary, and that's when it gave me like a whole list of information. And when I read that and when I figured out what it was, everything just clicked and I realized that this is me. I didn't realize for the longest time that there was a word even for like how I felt. And I guess what I'm trying to say is that, even if people don't believe who I am, this is who I am. I am valid, and there's nothing wrong with me. And, I just want people to know that if you're struggling with, who you are, or questioning your gender or gender identity, just know that you are valid. I didn't feel like I had the right to have my voice to be heard for the longest time, because I felt like, you know, people were going to deprive me of that. You know, bear in mind that I'm autistic. That's another thing about me that I should mention. If you've seen my videos beforehand, or if you haven't, yes, this is true. I am autistic. I was diagnosed with autism when I was 3. And, you know, for the longest time, people just assumed that because I was autistic, that I didn't have a voice or that I had nothing to say. And that's not true at all. And, you know, just as much as any neurotypical person, I know who I am. And like I said already, I am valid and there's nothing wrong with me. So I just want to make this video to tell you all that this is me and there's nothing wrong with it. I am autistic and I am also non-binary, and that's okay. So I hope you all understand that you are loved, and thank you for watching.